How do I look? Do I look okay?
You look good.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome to my bedroom. You may know that I live in a gigantic house with a whole bunch of people and that my safe space is my bedroom. You may also know that we are moving out of this house and getting a new place, a smaller place, with less people. So everything's gonna be different, and we're actually going to be purchasing a lot of things and getting a lot of new things once we hit the new place. So I wanted to show you guys what we have now, what our setup looks like now, since it's about to all change and be new. As soon as you step into my bedroom here on the left, we've kind of got everything divided by sides. So over here is my side. This is my little shelf where I usually will set like a coffee cup or whatever on my phone, so it's off the floor. And then here's a little hook I like to hang my purse on. Here's all of my clothing. I know that I have done a capsule in the past, but right now, because we're getting ready to move, everything is just out. This is not everything though, because some of it's in the laundry, but I've got 3 pairs of shoes, LaCroix, because obviously that's where everybody keeps their LaCroix, right? My nightie, some cords for plugging in our phones at night, my bedding. And that's all of this. This is my towel. This is Nate's towel. Nate has his own little shelf. Here's all of his clothing, all of his stuff. When you first come in, you see my desk here. I left it messy because I did tidy up our room a little bit before this tour, but I wanted you to see what it's really like. So usually our air conditioner's on. I turned it off for this filming so you could hear me. We've got our plant here. A lot of plants up here. This is Nate's bedding. This is where he keeps his. There's my purse, book, a crochet project, a sewing project, a whole bunch of embroidery floss, my computer, drinks, etc. And this is a blanket I use at night, but I like to sit on it during the day when I'm working on stuff. And then here's the closet. Now you usually never see the closet in my videos or my photos or anything, because let's be real, it's ugly. But when you're trying to live small, you've got some ugly areas. So let's go through this little by little, hey? See what we can do. Down here we have a couple of bags. This bag we actually have 2 of. One of them is carrying laundry currently. This is actually usually where there's like a pile of laundry, but I did tidy up a little bit before I shot this. Here's our cooler. Inside of it is actually right now being stored a whole bunch of plates for guests. So we'll bust that out when we get to the new place. Here's the other half of the top of my desk. Here's another backpack of mine. This is our guitar. It used to hang up here and then the hook fell down, so we're just kind of leaning it here. There's my ukulele. And then underneath my ukulele is, this is Nate's backpacking backpack. One of those big ones people wear when they hike and stuff. Here is a whole bunch of sweatshirts and stuff. This is my old nightie that I've been using to practice my embroidery. And here are a bunch of sweatshirts that I plan on embroidering and trying to start up a little Etsy shop, so stay tuned for that. Underneath of them is just Nate's djembe. He is a percussionist, and this is the only drum that we own. Behind it is his bulletin board and a few things for lighting, which I should probably be using right now, but I'm not. Up here next to the ukulele is more music stuff. So here's some drumsticks and shakers and stuff for Nate, a little light, batteries, all that kind of stuff. Picks, whatever we would need for music is in this little basket. It's like long and skinny. And then here are some songbooks and stuff in the back. This is where I keep some personal items, just like little books and like creative coloring and sentimental stuff. Up in here is some Christmas stuff. We've got like a little nativity and a few other things. You'll see that when we get to the new place. I'll do a more in-depth tour. Here is the jar of ocean that I stole from the West Coast when we lived out in Seattle. A Polaroid photo of Nate and I that I love. A rock. I used to have a whole collection of rocks, but this is the only one that survived. Got an essential oil diffuser that we like to bust out and use from time to time. Some private things in there. Here's some stuff for me for filming, like a microphone and a camera with its stand thing. Some external hard drives and stuff. Here's all my books. Half of these are borrowed from other people, but here's some other notebooks I have. This is all of our files. This is where we keep all of our important paperwork that we keep in physical form, but we do keep a lot of it in digital form. This is what I like to call my office. I keep all kinds of odds and ends in there that we do use occasionally, like paper clips or an extra pen or a Sharpie marker. There's like a whole bunch of stuff in here that Nate and I use semi-regularly. Here's a little light we're gonna take to the new place. This is all my yarn for crocheting is in here. We've got a few games back here. Parcheesi, Really Bad Art, Bananagrams, Innovation. There's a DVD I think we borrowed from a friend. Got some extra pots for potting more succulents and some more potting soil. And then the further up you go, this is all Nate's. Some cute little decor stuff. He really loves this mug. Like he really loves this mug. Here is our wedding Ebenezer that we made during our wedding ceremony. A whole bunch of Nate's books. Star Wars, since we're watching those right now. And then this stuff is all, I don't know, work stuff or something. He tends to be like a fixer and he likes to fix stuff, and I think he's got stuff that he uses for work. I try not to find out what's in there. It's fine. Here's some stuff for hunting. Nate really loves to enjoy time out in the woods, in the quiet with his dad, and he's even gotten a deer a couple times and has been able to do the butchering process with his dad and supplied us with some meat. So that's been pretty cool. And wow, I thought that this tour was going to be a lot harder than it was to do. But we've got a lot of space in here, a lot of room for activities. Our new place is going to be completely different, so it'll be kind of cool to see how that is. Thanks again for following along. I hope this was interesting. You can also check out the kitchen tour on my IGTV, and there will be a bathroom tour coming soon. And then of course I'll share as much as I can when we get into the new place, new stuff we buy and all that jazz. So, all right, bye guys.